Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Right, I'm going to try that today. I might have reviewed that before. I've definitely reviewed 2 Rubicon raw energy drinks on here before. Wave edition, peach and apricot. I can't remember if it's a peach and apricot. I mean, I've done the berry and berries and grapes. Oh, that is incredible. I think I have got one of the ones. Aye, in the fridge. Oh, it smells weird. Oh, kind of know. Right. I'm going to. Oh, I was going to say it would be an orange colour. I don't know why I'm putting it into this glass at the moment. Wait, I forgot to put the light back on. Right, so wherever I go and get Rubicon energy drink, mainly Livingston New Shop and Livingston Shopping Centre, which is beside, in between Greg's and the donut shop. But anyway, even though retail price is £1.19 and home bargains in Broxburn, West Lothian, Scotland, it was only 99 pence, so I wish I got 3, but I only got 2. Peach and apricot and berry and grape. Right, here goes. Sniff test. I can smell like a really strong sugary peach smell. 4.3 grams is sugar in 100 Danny Mills, and it's a 500 Danny Mill can. So I reckon that full entire can, there's probably sugar all the way up to about there in it. But who cares? I need it because I'm shattered. Aye, and it's 7:05 in the morning. It's alright. The aftertaste is not really that good. Apricot just to go nice with peach. It'd be better if it was peach and pear, or peach and apple, or peach and, I don't know, lemon and lime. Or instead of, like, if they had to put, well, they didn't have to, but if they wanted to keep the apricot in it, apricot and mandarin or apricot and orange, but didn't they have peach with apricots? Apricot. I think apricot's a type of orange. It's alright, but it's nowhere near as good as the berry and aye, no, what was it? Berries and grapes. Aye. Right. This looks very pale and unappealing. Doesn't even smell anything as well. It's Chinese salt and pepper. In fact, wait there. Aye. Bachelor Super Noodles Chinese salt and pepper chicken flavour. Aye, but I had to put a wee bit of jerk seasoning in it because I had it yesterday and it wasn't up to much. I've had it before, but I wanted to try it again. It was only 95 pence each. Not too bad. The real price for these noodles would only be 50p, because that's what they tasted like. Tasted like they were worth 50p, no 95 pence, no way. I'd pay 95 pence again for like the chicken or the barbecue, but no for the salt and pepper, the Chinese salt and pepper chicken, no way. It would be so much better if you put like a big handful of chicken bones in it to improve the flavour. You can't taste the chicken. You can just taste a tiny little bit of like background heat for salt and pepper, or saltiness and then a bit of heat for the pepper. Nothing to write home about though. It sounds better than it tastes. I mean, if that was a fresh marinade on fresh chicken, it would be absolutely insanely good. It would blow you sideways, but there's nothing else I can say about it. But I'm just looking here the now to see who this is, but someone's dressed up on Cheers Aye. I've mentioned cheers quite a few times, so. I didn't like the apricot taste in it, but I love the peach taste. I have to do my, no, apricots. No, apricots I didn't think are a type of orange. I think they're a bit more like a peach. Aye, that's probably why they've compared them. Aye, they're not like segments or. Aye, a bit like a pear. No, not a pear. What do you call the ones with the tiny wee stones in the middle? Peach? I don't know. Whatever I'm trying to talk about. Meh. It's quite refreshing, but it would be nowhere near as good as it is now. I mean, it's not that good, but it'd be even worse if it was room temperature. It would be disgusting if it was room temperature. And it would taste 1,000 times better if it had at least 20% less sugar. I mean, apparently Rubicon Raw Energy is supposed to be a bit more healthier because it says 20% fruit and natural caffeine. Where's the bit that, here. Orange, peach, pineapple, mango, apricot and passion fruit. Right, wait. Well, why has it got pineapple in it if it says peach and apricot? Maybe it's just because I've read it, but I can taste a tiny back note of pineapple. You can taste a tiny bit of orange, tiny bit of peach, tiny bit of pineapple, no mango, and definitely no passion fruit, but you can taste a lot of apricot. You get like sort of a nice, refreshing, like, bit of peach, and then you get like an overwhelming sweetness of apricot at the end there, and then a tiny bit of, tiny wee back note of some sort of sweetness, which is pineapple. But nah, it's nowhere near as good as I thought it would be. I've definitely had it before, and I think I've reviewed it before, but I can't remember, so I'll just have to do it again. Right, anyway, so this is cooled down a wee bit more. I was going to do it for 2 minutes, but I've done it for 8 minutes now, so I'm going to try it now. Still absolutely boiling though, but hey ho. It's probably been cooling down now since it stopped to now about 9 minutes. It's not as if that. I wish that was more like that and went like that. Like a more complexity to it. Like that's more like just maybe like a rock song that's got the same level, and then that is more like a roller coaster. It's got levels. It's got levels and other bits to keep you going. Anyway, just because I've been thinking about it all the time, right, since I listened to it, pardon me. Right, so ever since I've been listening to it, there's a Biffy Clyro song that is called Rearrange, but I think in the choruses or just before the chorus, just before the chorus, the band members all go do 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 do. Well, they didn't do the head bit, but they definitely do the do-do-do's bit. Some could say a bit cheesy, but when it's slowed down and they play a very soft guitar solo with the crowd singing it. It all comes together as one harmony. But oh, it's brilliant. Rearrange is called, and I think it was made in either 2011 or 13, but I'm sure it was 13. And it's a departure from what they normally do. The same way the song called Machines. That's a classic, that one. Aye, but Eddie Howe. Rearrange is a great song, and A Little Love has grown on me now, but that's one of their new songs. But it was funny, at the end of it, they say, wherever they are, they say that, and then they say, but we really do mean a whole of a lot effing more, or 1,000 effing more love to you. It's brilliant. I mean, it is a bit cheesy, and the music video looks like they've tried to get like a choreographer or like an artist in to try and make it a bit more oomph, and because they're not known for that, it just makes them look so stupid. Because they're on like nice sort of clothing, like trousers and nice fitted white t-shirts, and it just looks weird. It's just like they've almost said to themselves, let's try this out, and oh, it's strange. It's almost like they're got to try to go through like an arty sort of period of their career, and they think, let's team up with hipster artists, and let's do a soft art song with a soft art vibe video, and it doesn't work. All they should do is just go to a really like horrible decimated forest or like town that's not been used for years, and play a very hard rock song, and dance about like it's their last day. Aye, that's what Biffy Clyro are. Like, for living is a problem because everything dies, to then listening to A Little Love, it's, oh, you wouldn't think it's the same band. I mean, I still like their more challenging or softer stuff, because like many of Horror, Bubbles, Folding Stars, God and Satan, they are phenomenal songs, but they're soft and a wee bit of a departure. But if they do a soft song right, they get it right. Or if they do like a heavy song and then they slow it down, they do it right as well. But it's just that they need to keep on remembering who they are and what brought them to the dance. Soft songs are good, but you need to do them right. Or just do them for a wee while, realise that they didn't work, and then move on. But no matter what, every single one of Biffy Clyro's songs make more sense when you hear them live. Because their music was born to be played live. God, look at that, right the way to the top, near enough. Wouldn't it be if there was the metal ice things in it? Anyhow, the video's not just been about that, it's been about like that, and then about the music, and then about showing you that. I mean, that is better packaging and sounds better than it actually tastes, but I desperately need something to eat, so I thought I'll just eat this anyway, so. It's annoying though, the only thing I didn't like about it is you need to wait for it to cool down 5 minutes after it's cooked. 300 ml of boiling water, the powder, mix it in, 5 minutes in the microwave and then 5 minutes to cool it down, so it takes 10 minutes to make. There was one time where I used to just put 300 mils of 300 mils of boiling water, and then cover it and then leave it for 5 minutes, but it wasn't as good because the heat pushes all this flavour into the noodles. It is slightly better than it was last night because the liquid like cooked into the noodles. It was far too dry. It was like eating the sandy desert of California, like Palm Springs, or is it? The bit where like there's a recording studio in the desert, like just outside the main part of California. The bit where like Queens of the Stone Age always promote on make albums. Aye, and Songs for the Deaf was recorded there, or the album was all interlocked songs together, and then at the start and the end of every song it sounded like you were listening to the California radio station. That was a genius concept to an album, that. One of the greatest albums of all time. There's one or two songs that are a bit questionable. Like, Six Shooter is a bit meh, but apart from that, everything's alright. I feel like, Dollar or I Feel Like a Millionaire, the very first song, that's alright, but I'm not really too keen on that. Well, I am keen on the bass player, but maybe not his voice. I don't know why he was heavily featured on it. I mean, the main reason why I've heard it and I've got it and it's popular is because Dave Grohl helped play the drums on each song. I mean, go with the... No, in fact, wait, I'll do a separate video on that album, aye, because it deserves to be. I'll do a bit of research on that album, get back to you and then talk about it. Bye! Eric, bye. Aye, that's it. Eric, bye! But it's Eric Dubai or something, or, aye. Anyway, look him up, you'll get the reference.